The heartbeat of Ghanaian praise. Ghanaian praise music is full of energy, it's vibrant and soulful. At the heart of this music is the bass line. It drives the music forward. The bass line is the heartbeat. It makes you want to move. This essay will teach you the basics of Ghanaian praise bass lines. You'll learn how to create your own grooves. We'll use ear training, triads, and inversions. Get ready to make some joyful noise. Before we jump in, let's talk about some important concepts. Understanding these will help you become a better bassist and musician overall. First, ear training. This means learning to hear the music in a deeper way. It's about recognizing different pitches, intervals, and chords just by listening. Listen for the chord changes. Feel the rhythm. This skill is crucial for playing in a band or any musical setting. Next, triads. A triad is a three-note chord. It's one of the most basic building blocks in music theory. It has a root, a third, and a fifth. These three notes create a harmonious sound that forms the foundation of many songs. These notes are the building blocks of our bass lines. Understanding how to use them will make your playing more versatile. We'll also use inversions. An inversion is just changing the order of notes in a chord. This can add a new dimension to your playing. For example, instead of playing C-E-G, we might play E-G-C. This small change can make a big difference in how a chord sounds. This adds variety to our bass lines. It keeps the music interesting and engaging for both the player and the listener. Finally, ghost notes. These are soft, muted notes. They are not meant to be prominent but add a subtle texture to the music. They add a subtle rhythmic feel. Ghost notes can make a simple bass line sound more complex and interesting. We'll use them to make our bass lines groove. By incorporating all these elements, you'll be well on your way to mastering the bass. Let's get practical. Imagine a basic drum beat. Picture yourself in a vibrant Ghanaian praise band where the rhythm is the heartbeat of the music. Kick drum on the 1 and 3, snare drum on the 2 and 4. This is our foundation. It's simple, yet powerful, creating a steady pulse that everyone can follow. Now let's add the bass. We'll start simple. Play the root note of the chord on every kick drum hit. This is our waistline. It's the core of our bass line. The bass and drums together form the backbone of our groove. Let's try an example. We'll use a C major chord progression, C, G, M, F. This progression is common and versatile, perfect for practice. On the C chord, play a C note on the kick drum hits. Feel the connection between the bass and the drum. On the G chord, play a G note, and so on. Each note should resonate with the kick drum, creating a cohesive sound. You'll notice that the bass line follows the kick drum closely. This is important for that driving Ghanaian sound. It locks in the groove. The synchronization between the bass and drums is what makes the rhythm so infectious and danceable. Keep practicing this, and you'll master the groove in no time. Section 4. Spicing things up. In this section, we will explore various techniques to make your bass playing more interesting and dynamic. Now let's add some flavor. The bass guitar is a versatile instrument, and with a few tweaks you can transform a simple bass line into something truly captivating. Instead of just playing the root note, try playing the fifth, then the root. This small change can make a big difference in the overall sound. This is called a 1-5 bass line. It's a fundamental technique that adds depth and movement to your playing. We can also use inversions to create variation. Inversions involve playing the notes of a chord in a different order. Try playing the third, then the fifth, then the root. Experiment with different combinations to find what sounds best to you. Don't forget about ghost notes. These are subtle, percussive notes that add a rhythmic element to your playing. Try adding a ghost note on the and of beat 2. This technique can make your bass line more engaging and complex. This will give your bass line a syncopated feel. Syncopation is a great way to add unexpected twists to your music. It adds a little bounce. A syncopated rhythm can make your bass line more lively and fun to play. Another way to add spice is with slides. Slides can create a smooth transition between notes. Try sliding up to the root note from a half step below. This technique can add a dramatic flair to your playing. Slides add a smooth vocal quality to your playing. They can make your bass lines sound more expressive and fluid. Section 5. Expanding your horizons. You've learned the basics of Ghanaian praise bass lines. Now it's time to explore. Listen to Ghanaian praise music and pay attention to the bass lines. Try to figure out what the bassist is doing. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different rhythms, different notes, different techniques. The more you experiment, the more you'll develop your own style. Remember, playing bass is about more than just the notes. It's about feeling the music. It's about connecting with the other musicians. And most importantly, it's about praising God. So get out there, have fun, and let the music move you.